Everyone. Um, Attorney at law, Matt Murdoch here. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. I'm here once again to read to you for the Marvel countdown to Christmas Eve. It looks like there's a few people jumping on. Hello, good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. In just a bit, we will get going. Oh, hello there, Captain Commander, or should I say Kenobi? Hey, you made it. Jacob, you made it too. Future tense, hello. Where is the Emperor? He is not here right now. Where's Darth Vader? Also not here. The Emperor should be here on Friday, everyone. On Friday. Just be aware for that. Oh, sorry you were grounded. It's okay, it happens. Hello there, the Golden Deity, General Kenobi. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing good. I am. Greetings, Tracy Hill. The Emperor is coming here. Yes, and he's not as forgiving as I am. Hello, I'm good, Ember32. Good to see you. But now that you have a few people here, let's get started with why we are all actually here, and that is the Marvel Advent Calendar. We've been doing this every single day so far in the month of December, counting down to Christmas Eve. So why not do another one here with you? We are on day 21. This is a festive countdown, including 24 books. So, oh, you're ready for some Mustafar mug cakes. The video is live. You should go check it out. But, oh, thank you so much, Art with Alexis. You are my number one gifter. But let's find day 21, shall we? And there it is right there. Bam, day 21. It's getting easier and easier to find because there's fewer and fewer days that are being that are left unopened. So we'll take out day 21, close this up, and let's see what we have. I won an Ultron book. Yesterday had Ultron in it. You'll have to go back and watch the live, but yesterday was an Ultron book. What do we have today? What is it? Can anyone guess? Slowly opening. Oh no, who is that? It is, boom, the Avengers, the new squirrel in town. It looks like we have a Squirrel Girl book. That's going to be fun. Squirrel Girl's pretty great. Excuse me. Whew. I've read a few of her comics. They're kind of fun. I made the love stream finally. How are you? I'm doing good, just Sean. Thank you. Who is that right here? The unbeatable Squirrel Girl. We're going to learn about her today. So like what we do on here, if this is your first time joining, I will read a page and then I will show it to you so you get to see the picture. A lot like when we were, in elementary school and our teacher would read to us. David, Lord of Squirrels. I thought you might like this. Actually, when I saw the title, I thought about you. So I'm glad you're here to witness this. Catch any bricks lately? Not recently, but I'm a very good lawyer. All right, let's open this up though, and let's learn a little bit about her. If you don't know, before there are too many questions, how can I read if I'm blind? As you know, I have superpowers that make my senses extra, other than my sight, obviously, extra elevated. And I'm able to feel the ink on the page with my fingertips. And so, yeah, so I'm able to do it that way, just so you know. But let's learn a little bit about Squirrel Girl, because I don't know too much about her myself. So here we go. Warming up the fingertips. The girl who was headed to Avengers Tower with a platter of cookies didn't look like anything special. Well, that's not quite true. She looked like a squirrel. But the point is, she didn't look like any especially powerful squirrel, even though she was. She was, in fact, the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. When the girl reached Avengers Tower, she found the hero standing outside. "A Girl Scout," said Thor. "It's, Squirrel Girl, actually," replied the girl. "And I'm here to join the Avengers. I made cookies. See?" "Doreen Green," Iron Man said, recognizing her. "Thor, this is no Girl Scout. Doreen has the powers of a squirrel." Squirrel Girl nodded eagerly as Thor took a cookie. "Yep, and I..." Bring! Suddenly, Bruce Banner's gadget went off. So there we go. First, we see Squirrel Girl on her way to Avengers Tower. And then she gets there, and all those heroes are there. And she brought cookies for everyone. How wonderful is that? "My readings are showing a mysterious fog taking over the city," said Banner. "Avengers, assemble!" Captain America shouted. The Avengers took off running with Squirrel Girl hot on their heels. "No way, Squirrel Girl," Iron Man shouted back. "No, no way, Girl Squirrel." There we go. Iron Man shouted back. "It's a Squirrel Girl," she corrected, "and I want to help." Bruce Banner pulled Squirrel Girl aside. "Look, I'm sorry, Doreen, but you aren't battle tested," he said. But, stuttered Squirrel Girl. Banner shook his head. "Go home." Then, with a huge roar, he transformed into the Hulk and ran off to join the other heroes. There we go. So all the other heroes are rushing to whatever is going on with this white fog over here. And there's Squirrel Girl in the back with Bruce Banner. If I remember, she defeated Thanos, possibly also getting him arrested. Yes, she was able to beat Thanos single-handed. It actually happens in between the panels, though. It's the Watcher is watching, and like it goes away to something else, and it comes back, and Thanos is down, and Squirrel Girl is standing over him, and the Watcher goes, "Had I not seen it myself, I wouldn't believe it." Sabine Wren tells me the dinner is ready. Thank you. Thank you, Aaliyah. I will be up soon. Next page. Squirrel Girl was all alone. "I know I can do it," she said. Why wouldn't the Avengers take a chance on her? Her shoulders slumped and her heart sank. But you can't keep a good squirrel down. Squirrel Girl knew she would be a great superhero. "Let's do this thingy," she said, chucking her cookies in the trash. There we go. So she's feeling bad because all the heroes left and didn't want her to come. But then, bam! She's ready. She's going to go do it anyway. Powerline, hey, my kids are watching. Could you tell them about the time we played Romeo and Juliet? We did play Romeo and Juliet once. That is true. Yeah, she did take down Thanos once. It is pretty crazy. You can't keep a squirrel girl down. Exactly, Sharona. Okay. It wasn't long until Doreen reached the thick white... Oh, did I skip a page? Nope. It wasn't long until Doreen reached the thick white fog. It was so dense she could barely see. "Something isn't right here," Squirrel Girl said. "The fog seems unnatural. What's causing it? I need to get a better look." With the agility of a super-powered squirrel, she launched herself onto the side of a skyscraper. Up, up, up she climbed until she was above the thick white clouds. There we go. I'm more excited for a Squirrel Girl project in the MCU. It'd be hilarious. I know. I would love a Squirrel Girl project in the MCU. You're the best, man. Keep it up. I will. It's the real life Ash Ketchum. Who, me? Yeah, there's Squirrel Girl. Bam, climbing up. Thank you, Powerline. Meanwhile, the city was in chaos. But in the middle of the fog, the Avengers were busy saving the day. Iron Man and Falcon swooped through the air while shouting orders down below. Captain America and Black Widow protected civilians. Hulk picked up cars and placed them in parking spots like they were toys, all while Thor stood in the center of the street, trying to stop the fog with his mighty hammer. Lightning and thunder erupted from his mighty weapon into the sky, but the harder he tried, the thicker the fog became. There we go. So we can see up Thor doing his best, whirling the hammer around. Cap and Cap and Black Widow doing what they can to protect people. Hulk moving traffic, and then there's Falcon and Iron Man doing what they can from above. Maybe she'll be the key to defeating Kang in the future. That's possible. Put the hammer down! All right. Using her enhanced squirrel vision, Squirrel Girl gazed out over the streets of Manhattan. Now, if I was an evil weatherman, where would I be? Bingo! The fog had cleared enough for Squirrel Girl to see masked men running into a store. Gross! Who wears green to a robbery? And OMG, it's Hydra! Squirrel Girl had read about these guys. They had tried to destroy the city with a destruction ray. They were super evil. Here we go. We got some Hydra agents there. Very nice. And looks like they have some kind of machine there with them. I wonder what's going on. And there's Squirrel Girl peeping on them, seeing what's going on. This is big. Huge. Squirrel Girl said quietly to herself. I'm going to need some help. She jumped off the roof of the skyscraper and began to leap nimbly from building to building. She moved through the New York skyline like a squirrel in the treetops. As she went, she emitted her chittering squirrel call. Every squirrel in Manhattan heard it and came running. So there she is, gathering her squirrels, including her favorite squirrel friend, Tippy Toe, right there. Da, 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 da. By the time Squirrel Girl reached the building that Hydra was robbing, a huge swarm of squirrels was following her. Sometimes it was good to be a squirrel. Two words to live by. Jewelry store? Squirrel Girl said to her squirrel friends. She straightened and flashed a giant grin. Squirrels, assemble! The squirrels looked around confused. Squirrel Girl scrunched her face. Sorry, it sounded a lot cooler in my head. Here we go. Squirrels assemble. And all the little squirrels around her, including Tippy Toe right there on her shoulder. I feel like the girl is way too OP for the name and power of Squirrel. I don't know, dude. Squirrels are pretty crazy. Halt! Squirrel Girl yelled as she marched into the jewelry store. The Hydra goons, who were carrying heavy sacks out of the store, froze. That's a lot of squirrels, one of them said. You better believe it, Squirrel Girl said. Sick 'em, guys! Squirrel Girl and her army of squirrels attacked. There we go. See the Hydra goons, and bam, Squirrel Girl's all attack, and there go all the squirrels after her. Who would I cast as Squirrel Girl in the MCU? Ooh, that's hard. I'll have to think about it. A younger Millie Bobby Brown, I think, would have been fun, but I'll have to think about it. The fight was soon over. As Squirrel Girl was tying up the villains, she stood on a weird gadget, crushing it under her foot. "A weather machine?" exclaimed Squirrel Girl. "I knew it! You guys created the fog! But what were you stealing?" Cautiously, she made her way into the store. "Wow!" Her voice dropped to a whisper. "Tippy Toe, go get the Avengers." So first, yep, she's tying up the goons like that. Bam! That is nuts, you're right. And then, uh-oh, what did she see? What do you think? She had to send her squirrel friends to go get the Avengers. A while later, the Avengers came running into the store. "The fog is gone for now," Captain America said to his teammates. "But where's Squirrel Girl?" "In here, guys!" Squirrel Girl called out cheerfully. She was splashing around in an enormous pile of sparkly diamonds. Iron Man snapped his metal fingers. The fog was a diversion. Hydra needed these diamonds for their new destruction ray. "They would have succeeded too," Cap said, "if it wasn't for Squirrel Girl." There we go. Squirrel Girl, doing a Scrooge McDuck in a big old pile of diamonds. And I believe that is the end of our story because the last page just has a cool picture of Squirrel Girl jumping into action. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I love diamonds. I bet you do, Sean. Anyway, that was our story for today. The new squirrel in town featuring Squirrel Girl. Dr. Freeze is part of Hydra now, I know, right? He needs the diamonds. Time to freeze. Nice to meet you. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going to hang out for a little while longer. If anyone has any questions or comments, they can put them in the comments. You do amazing voices. Try audition for voices. I would love to do more more voiceover work. I do a little bit, but I would love to be able to audition. And like one of my dreams um is to be like a voice of a long running character. I think it'd be so great. Art with Alexis, thank you so much for the candy cane. Delicious. Are you the penguin from Gotham? I am not. I am dressed like Matt Murdock, attorney at law today. How fun was it to meet Dolores? It was super fun. We've actually formed an online friendship now, and I really enjoy her work, and I hope she enjoys mine, and I hope we can do some collaborations in the future. Diamonds for a destruction ray. Sounds like Hydra is ripping off James Bond. You're not wrong. You're great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're great. I was not expecting Squirrel Girl today, Mr. Murdoch. My brother joined me for the story time today. Well, I'm glad he could join. I hope you all enjoyed it. You can do it. Put in the effort and audition. Oh, believe me, I do a lot of auditions. Just hopefully I get cast one day. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. I know that movie is objectively bad, but I love it. I think it's hilarious. I'm just happy I made the live stream today, BJ. Thanks for the book reading. I'm totally waiting to see Dolores from HR. She's great. Oh, yeah, she's amazing. Great book read, Murdoch. Let Palpatine know I loved his mug cake recipe. I will. And again, everyone, make sure you tune back in on Friday specifically because you will see a little bit of Emperor Palpatine. He may even step in and read our book for the day. So that could be a lot of fun. It's got a lot of memes to be made. It's true. It's so bad that it's good. I agree. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to wrap it up because my roommate told me that dinner was ready while I was doing a live. But just wanted to say thank you again, each and every one of you, for showing up and being here to support the channel. It really means a lot to me that so many of you are here. Thank you, BJ. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hello, Cody. How are you? Again, thank you very much, everyone. Hello, George or Jorge. Yeah, George. That's right. Thank you all very much for being here. And thank you for day 21, which was Avengers, the new squirrel in town, featuring the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I hope you have a great night, everyone. Go out and be marvelous and make the world a better place than when you found it. And as our good friend, may he rest in peace, Stan Lee would say, Excelsior! See you guys. Goodbye, everyone. Thank